So everything I've read and researched, these guys, the rear trailing arm bushings are quite intimidating and hard to do apparently. So mine, luckily, came out with reasonable ease. And so what I've done now is I've trimmed the outside rubber. And I know that the Samba members have posted a special tool to extract and then again install these. So I've got one. I made it, very simple. And I'm going to attempt to do this, extract this one in situ. So I'll set up and come back. Okay, here's the setup. So far, the hardest thing is to get my camera working here and holding it. I'm ready to go now. That's the setup. And now I'm going to slowly crank this guy out. And I can see that it's already starting to move. There she goes. And this is all in place. It's getting easier now, so sorry about the bouncing camera in here. And looks like it's out. Let me just undo this. Go backwards. Oh, watch my leg here. Cottage workshop. There it is. Job done. All right, I'll get back to you once I get the installation ready. Whew, cheers. All right, so it's time to try to get the bushing fit into this trailing arm. What I've done is on the my bench vise, I pressed the bushing in, and then what I've done is also cut out a little notch. If you can see that, just so that this thing has to fit in tight in there, and the notch allows for that. If there's any space, it's the lip of the bushing is going to pull this thing, push it back out. And then the way it's going to work is this part is to go in the back with the trailing arm. This end is going to fit onto the outside here. And then what I've done also is I've taken a long bolt with a washer. The bolt is going to fit into the hole to keep the bushing centered, and the other end of the long bolt is going to fit into my press, so that it keeps it steady and prevents it from sliding. So once I set it up, I'll come back. So getting everything centered takes a little finicky, but I think it's important to get it, nice and even, so that when you start driving, it'll slide in nice and smooth. So now I'm going to get a wrench and start wrenching, and I'll get back to you. All right, so now I've got it started. Oops, sorry. And it's going in. So important to have this tight so this doesn't back out. Now it's going really easy. Really easy going in now. Okay, I'm at the far end now. So now I'm going to back this off. Sorry guys, I got this iPhone thing I'm working with and definitely not a professional photographer. Let's see what happens though. I think whoever invented this little thing, I think it was Chris from 3 Technique. What a good job. So, alright, now the thing is going to be, because there's still a bit of it on this end here, so I might have to knock the far part off. Move this around. You have to remember the lip is keeping it there. I think I might have to use both my hands, so I'll come back and show you. Okay, so the initial setup worked just fine, perfect actually, and so I had to take it off so that I can put this long cup on the back to accept the other end of the shoulder, the bushing shoulder, and then I just set up a little thing like this, similar setup, and it's in, and it's easy, and it looks great.